All right, so I'm dealing with this thing called deloading, and it's a term that we use in strength and conditioning for a week, where we basically just lighten the load. And so today, going into this week, I usually periodization, or periodization is basically, you have your weeks planned out, and you have your intensity levels planned out. So they go through different periods in different phases, and the periodization tables and that kind of thing. But I'm not going to get into weeds on that. What I want to talk about is deloading. Deloading is a week where you just take the weight off. You deload. You get rid of the challenge on purpose. So I've been struggling with that today. I thought I was going to go in the gym and then just have like an epiphany, but really, I went in there and I was like, you know what? Deloading is all about ego for me. These past couple weeks, I've had like these amazing gains in the gym. I've been able to actually back squat again, like more than 225 pounds without my back hurting. I'm sore. It feels good to feel my legs and feel my glutes and feel my calves being sore and understanding that. But going into this week, I realized it's time to deload. Yeah, you had a win last week because you were increasing the load on yourself, pushing yourself to a level you've never been to. But you don't need to do that again this week. I hope that there's somebody out there that realizes that they've been pushing really hard, and maybe it's just time to deload. Don't stop what you're doing, just don't take on as much. Don't take on the whole entire world when you don't have to. You realize you put yourself in this position because you decided that you were going to take it all on, and that you were going to do it at a tremendous pace, and that you were going to go, sub-max or maxing out. And you realize after you've done it for a week, and experience will tell you, make your deloads intentional. So I intentionally today deloaded. And I think what happens in our society today, we get bogged down with working and all of this kind of stuff, and taking on projects and wanting to showcase our skill sets and wanting to enhance our goals and trying to move to the next level in our development. And we're in an environment that has plenty of work for us. And we can do it, but a lot of it isn't healthy. Remember, deloading is not about not doing anything. It's about just taking the load off of your body. So let's take the load off of our minds with some of the things that we have to do, and take it in small steps, smaller increments. Trim the fat off, so to speak. Really eliminate what is non-essential to this task being done. If somebody doesn't do something perfectly, is it worth really correcting or saying anything? If they still get the task done? I'm talking to administrators or managers. When is it okay to just kind of say, you know what, they tried, and I'll let them live today? Or even in your relationship, it's like, hey, they didn't wash the dishes, or they left the toothpaste tap off. At what point do we start a crucial conversation, or we just put the cap on it, clean it up, and just chalk it up? We really have to choose our battles in a lot of our situations. I just had a conversation about choosing your battles. You have to deload yourself from the things that bother you. If you're so black and white, you don't see gray, and you don't see any color, and you're so strict with your life. Sometimes being able to just let it go is deloading. We're not putting anything in. We're not changing what we do. We're just taking the weight of it and making it smaller, making it more bite-sized, making it so that we can actually do more repetitions of it. The point of deload is to practice and work on stability. And I think that's the point of everything. I think in our lives we need to practice repetition and work on becoming more stable and secure with ourselves. I think ultimately when we become more secure with ourselves, we become more stable with ourselves, we actually, when it's time to perform again at max level, we can actually push way more than we did before. So I'm gonna leave you with that. My name is Coach King, and remember, make real change, make change real. The process is beautiful. Empower your mentality to make real change in the world. Peace out.